Hello, Kyrie Francis. Today I'm going to show off my Dustforce level that I made. That's just on the progress update. This is week 3, and basically the focus of this one was starting the set design and getting that all set up. I'm going to do a little bit more today, so maybe I'll have another video up, but for now this is what's here. So I had a little bit of decoration just to fill out some of this. There's a lot of blank space. I had to mess with the background a lot because I couldn't get one that was really satisfying and clashed well enough with the front so that it wasn't confusing. But now I have the wood in, and I think it looks pretty good how it comes in, and you can like see that it like kind of digs into the dirt and looks broken up, so it looks like you can kind of get that underground feeling. I also repurposed these text triggers because before they were just kind of placed in the seat in the screen, and you would fall and go through them, and it was just kind of awkward because they don't like delete when you go through them, and so there's just this perpetual space of just displaying text. So I think this repurposing fixes a lot of that. So basically the story is told through these journals, or at least excerpts of it, just to give you context for these scenes, and then the set design kind of tells the rest. Definitely still needs some work. It's a little emptier than it would have been because certain changes didn't save from the last time, so it's unfortunate. But yeah, I added these secret rooms though, and luckily that stayed, so I think it looks pretty good. You'll find out about the Baron's daughter, who this is supposed to be the Baron down here, and this is his manor, and this is his daughter who was killed by bears. But ironically, his daughter loved bears, and that's kind of why she died, which is kind of a spoiler, but yeah, so that's kind of what the story is, and that's why, because he loved them, he can't kill the bears, but he's gonna like imprison them and like kind of torture them. Story definitely changed a few times through development. This needs to be fixed. It shouldn't be this type of wall. It should be fixed. And yeah, I'm just gonna run through it and just show you how it works. These triggers are new. They basically just disable the player's jump so that he can't like just get out of this and get up here right from the beginning, and that way I get the nice like dramatic drop in. So yep. So let's start that and just run through it. Okay, you land in here into these leaves, and you come over here. If I can jump correctly, and see, you'll approach the book, and it'll say like this. These are kind of filler. I'm probably gonna rewrite a lot of this, but yeah, this is what it is right now. And for those that stop me, a dungeon just like those beasts, Baron. So let's say the Baron wrote it, and it's you're kind of seeing the Baron towards the end of like this is the last journal he wrote. And as you go through it, you'll find journals progressively making the story make more sense and showing the mental state of the Baron as time went on. Well, it went backwards to the player, but yeah, what's going on? So you break this, and now the key will fall, and you hit the key, and I showed it before, but you can sneak up there early if you do it correctly, but I'm just going to go the regular way for now. You get down here, and if you fall, you'll fall down here, and like I said, this wall needs to be fixed. So we're going to come over here, and there's another one, and it's kind of more natural, see, because you have to actually walk over to the book. So I think it works a little bit better, and you can see the bears in prison down there. And I found this bar tile, so it looks a lot better. So yeah, what's going on there? So let's get back up. If I can, okay. Alright, I'm messing up now. Okay. Oh, I totally done this before. I swear I've done this before. There it is. Okay, it's a little bit harder. I'll probably fix that. I didn't realize it was so hard. So we'll make that a little bit easier. And come up here, just do that. There's another journal. It shows monsters. And yeah, you can see some more in prison, and they're just kind of walking around. If I had full control, I'd probably do something to make them a little more sad looking, but right now they just kind of look like simple, like, oh, this is why we're in a cage, but we'll ignore that. Go over here, here. Okay, so I did that just to kind of break up the space. This area is going to be kind of redone a lot for the set design. Yeah, that's where a lot of pieces went. And actually, yeah, this is not the most recent version, which just kind of bothered me, but okay. So you come over here, and over there was the secret way. Do this correctly. Yep, come over here. So come over over here, nothing too much new. Yeah, we'll fill it out with like windows and stuff like that. We're gonna come up here to the secret room, show it off because it wasn't in the previous one. Okay, so you come over here, and here's this trigger. Typo. Huh. Yeah, but like, so this is all work in progress, so we'll still be fixing that. So we're gonna come down here, and I messed up. Okay, well, I'm gonna die, and it's gonna start me here. Yeah, I need to put checkpoints in so that it goes a little bit faster, but yeah, and it's not as punishing in those late parts. So I'll be adding that as well. Get the key. I'm a little rusty. Been doing a lot of testing, not actual playing. Okay, then we need to come down here. Should do it the fast way. Okay, do this. Do that. Do this. Okay, come down. You can boost correctly. Drop. Yeah, there you go. Over here, and I need to go all the way, unfortunately, so I can show the other secret room. So that's what we're gonna do. So this is kind of like shows how the story is a little, at least certain parts of it are pretty optional. You don't have to explore it if you don't want to, but it's there for the players who are curious. So I'm gonna make this, yeah. And you see, like, you can see it's opening, so it is kind of hinting. I think I want to make it slightly more obvious, but for now I think it's okay. And you come up here, and there'll be another journal. The layering needs to be fixed because you kind of go behind there, but this is supposed to be the window that she looks through, which is also needs to be fixed as you can climb through this right now, which you should be able to. So, okay, all right. So we're coming down here, and if you did the platforming a little bit better, you should have the special move by now. But because I was rushing, I missed a lot of it. So, yep. And we come over here, and you smash them. Yep. And you come here, and then beat the level like before. Oh, okay. Almost didn't make it. You fall down, and there's the bear. They just kind of beat you up. I'm probably just gonna space them a little bit better so that you don't just get beat up by them, or they're supposed to be like they're free now. So, yep, that's the level so far, and by next week we're just polishing and finishing the set design. I have a pretty good idea of where I'm going. Like I said, this is not the most recently saved version. I'm not sure why it didn't save correctly, but yeah, that's what I have right now. So